worked behind the scene for this event. Each and every one member, I would like to thank them. I would, of course, like to thank OMC, who sponsored for sponsoring the event. And we would, of course, like to thank the Industries Department. Needless to mention, I would like to thank the entire team of Xavier EM Law Business School, my students from the dual degree master's program in sports industry management, led by my colleague Ankit Chakrabarti. I am sure all of you have been coordinating with most of them, and I now know their names. So a big thank you to them. They've been working from the campus at one place together, late nights, early mornings. I've been eating their head literally, but I think they've all been super supportive and have really toiled hard, for this. This couldn't have been possible without the vision of the chairman of Xavier EMEA Business.
Diksha, your camera.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I forgot. Yes. So I said this couldn't have been possible without the support and the vision of our chairman of Xavier EMEA Business School, Mr. Ashley Fernandez. I really would like to thank him. It's his, he keeps motivating all of us to move forward. And I would like to give a special thanks to the Dean of XCBS as well, Professor Arun Kumar Paul. These are our two pillars of strength who have helped us. I would like to thank all the faculty members, everybody from Xavier EMEA Business School, Xavier Exam. This is a collaboration between Exam Bhubaneswar and EMEA Business School France. So each and every member from both the academic partners, the board members, everyone, in some way or the other, we have got a support from everyone. A big thank you to our investors. We had our ventures, we had Thinkabate, we had Kolkata Sports Ventures. Again, they took out time from the hectic schedules, and they gave a patient hearing to all our entrepreneurs. And, with just a request on our behalf. So we would really like to thank them. We would, of course, like to thank particularly, the sports department and tourism department for giving out time to actually hear a pitch from entrepreneurs. I would like to maintain here that it's very rare that a sports department of a state government gives a window like this and says that, okay, bring on entrepreneurs and we'll give them a couple of hours and hear them out. I'm not saying what's gonna come. I mean, I really don't know what's the outcome of this, but the good news is already by now, we'll do a follow-up. Don't worry, guys, we'll do a follow-up and we'll keep you posted. But already by now, from the government side also, we've got messages that we would like to have a second meeting with some of the entrepreneurs. And from investors also, we have got some messages that they would want a second meeting with some of the entrepreneurs. So I think for us, the very fact that this has happened just in 1.5 days, and already by the end of the day we've got such positive messages, it's a victory for us. And I would like to thank all the entrepreneurs. I know you've been there throughout for the last 1.5 days. You guys also have your schedules, but you've managed to be on the platform, be on the exhibition area, taken part in the pitching sessions, taken part in the panel discussions. This was a very humble attempt on our part to create something different, to bring in innovation even in our thought process. I mean, the very fact that we are an education institute, we are not currently working with entrepreneurs per se directly, but we wanted to, center our event around entrepreneurship, innovation, and inclusion, which is why we took support of our partners and we brought this platform for you. And I hope all of you had a good time. That is something that I really hope, irrespective of maybe some technical issues, delays here and there. But I think, at least from our side, I can say that we tried our best to give you a good experience. And it would be good, before we announce the winners in just the next 2 minutes, if one or two of the entrepreneurs here want to share their, how it was being a part of this. It'll be nice, just a few words of, how was your experience of being a part of Sport ID 2022 before we announce the winners, of course. So anybody, you could just raise your hand or just unmute and just start giving your, feedback.
Hi Diksha, this is Vaidyahi from Women in Sport India. It was a fantastic experience, right from, the platform, which is great. I've been part of some of these virtual conferences out of India, but I think what Vicky has developed is just phenomenal. Of course, there are some technical things that they could work on, but overall, the platform looks professional. It was easy, and I loved it. And overall, the experience for me was great too, with the investors and with the government as well. The kind of uh, you know the kind of opportunity we got to present our company in front of these people. It was great for me. This was the first time I was actually pitching my company to people. So for me, it's a special one. But congratulations to everybody who was part of arranging this event. It was great. I loved it.
Thank you. Thank you, Vaidhi. That means a lot for us because we really toiled hard to make this possible. So thank you so much. These words do sound like music to our ears right now. I think Sai Snata, yes, you've raised your hand, so you could also share your.
Yeah, I was so thrilled because of sports and fitness is the thing that I always loved and I have always been passionate about. And I think creating such a platform, it was a dream come true because I wanted something like this to happen. And as this is happening in Odisha, I couldn't be more happier than this. And pitching in front of investors and people from the sports industry, fitness industry, and getting surrounded by such people who are into my industry, it is a different thing because you see people from the e-commerce, you see people from the IT industry and so all other industries, but this is very rare that the fitness and sports industry to do business. So I think if this is happening, so it made me really happy. And yes, the 2 days were a bit hectic and I was working on the PPT, modifying it and all, but it was overall a great experience, like the previous year did in the Kalinga Stadium as well. That was a great experience, and this time, although it was virtual, it was even better than that. So thank you, the whole team. I'm really happy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I think you guys are speaking. I hope you guys are speaking on behalf of the entire entrepreneurial community here. Yes, I think we'll take a last from Mr. Gopal, who's also raised his hand, and then we can announce the winners.
Yeah, good afternoon to all. Some honest confession, Diksha. So first of all, I will tell you the most thing what I like about this conferencing is your smiling face from last 2 days.
Okay.
So like I know like arranging a conference like this behind the scene what works goes on, but I never saw that on your face. So that is the most like interesting part for me. Second, honestly telling, we are not ready, means my company is not ready for an investor pitch, but to experience that one. So I just did the pitch. I have kept it after 1 year. We have just started 4 months back the company. And secondly, the most important thing what I got from this, because honestly, I was looking for a triathlon academy to open up with the government. And this is what I pitched in the government session. And the award what I got from Vilil Krishna. So it is a blessing for me, what I will tell you, Diksha. And thanks to you for arranging such a wonderful session. And the most other important thing is to getting to know each other who are working in this community of the sports. Okay, I've left my 20 years career job and working in this totally a new profession. So thank you, Diksha, and thank you everybody and the whole team of PQ who have made this wonderful platform. Usually this kind of platform I used to get in 2016 with Amazon, but right now it is available over here to do this virtual session. So thank you all, and thank you, Diksha, for your wonderful smile. Keep this smile always.
Thank you. That's really encouraging. Yes, but I think I'm addicted to smiling all the time. So, but yeah, on a serious note, thank you so much. Well, we'll move to the announcement of the winners now. So we have people from the department, and we have people from I have with us. We'll first go to NIC. I have with us. I would acknowledge the presence of the senior mission associate of Startup Odisha, Mr. Rashmi Ranjan Sahu. He's here with us now. So a very warm welcome to you. The NIC contest, the National Innovation Contest, was done entirely in association with Startup Odisha and AIC Nalanda. And without their support, we couldn't have done this event. Unfortunately, members from the Nalanda team are not here, but they have already sent us the winners, and they have, of course, they have directly interacted, with with the entrepreneurs as well. So on the announcement, I'll just like to say that for the NIC, we had two categories. The first category was for students and the other category was for entrepreneurs. In the student category, I'm not sure if the participant is here, but in the student category, the winner is Prajakta Mohanty. And Prajakta is a student of Sai International School, and she's the winner for the student category. Is Prajakta here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Prajakta, why don't you switch on your video? We can see the winner's face.
Ma'am, actually, the weather condition is not
okay.
like good.
No problem, Prajakta. Congratulations. A big congratulations to you. And
thank you so much, ma'am.
And the second, the first runner-up, which is basically we had two prizes first, the winner and the runner-up. Well, the runner-up is Team XCBS, Spandan, led by Spandan Srinivas. So it feels good. Spandan, could you please come on? I think some of you have been interacting with Spandan as well. So Spandan is and XCBS team is the first runner-up. And no partiality. We never asked them to give them the prize. Otherwise, I would have got the winner prize. So students, can you one of the XCBS students? Yes, we're all smiling, and I can see the smiles. So who's gonna speak? Rishi, Spandan, Naveen. One of you, please switch on your mic. We've already heard Prajakta, so we'd like to hear from the runner-up as well.
A very warm welcome to the Valedictory ceremony, and good evening to all the entrepreneurs. I have mostly interacted with most of the entrepreneurs, and honestly, these 2 days have really been crazy, and we barely pulled it off, but the team worked really nice, and to quote a famous cricketer, inshallah, the boys played well. And so it paid off. Hard work paid off, and of course we got a lot to learn about crisis management and very time management in this kind of situation, and even communicating with so many different sources. Like when you get input from thousands of sources and people are managing on different ends, so it becomes really complex to maintain that structure, and time is all of, oh my god, it's so of essence. I mean, entrepreneurs here who were pitching all day might relate to that, but I would also like to thank all the people who were participating in this event, and you guys made it huge. And I would also like to thank my team, and also Diksha Di, Ankit Bhaiya, and all our professors and our seniors who groomed us. And it's not much, but it's a hard day's work.
You're not supposed to call me Diksha Di on this platform. By the way, I work as the senior manager operations. You're not calling me Diksha Di.
It's not getting recorded. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. That was for fun. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Durga Prasad. I just got a message that he's here, from Nalanda, our incubation partner. So I would like to acknowledge his presence. And yes, just for announcement, I mean, I can see Mr. Rashmi Ranjan Sahu here, and just to let you know, the winner in the student category gets a cash reward of 30,000, and the runners-up gets a cash reward of 20,000 from Startup Odisha. So a big round of applause for Startup Odisha and incubation partner Nalanda for making this possible. And they would be getting Mr. Durga Prasad is there here, and from Nalanda they'll be contacting you to take this ahead of how to get the award transferred and those details. Otherwise you can eat ahead, no problem. Okay, on the entrepreneur category for NIC, the winner is Ardor Football Academy, Jaydev Mahapatra. A cash reward of 50,000 from Startup Odisha for this. So if Mr. Mahapatra is here.
Thank you. That's a pleasant surprise. Thanks a lot. I would like to thank you and the efforts of making this such a success. And I would like to thank my teammates Sujit and Rohit, both are here. They have been working day in and out to create this platform for us, and we really feel happy about it. Thanks, Sita. Thanks.
Thank you. And the second is Bhimkund Eco Tours, Zahid Akhtar. So yes, Zahid is clapping. Zahid, you can yes, with the cash reward of 30,000. So
yeah. Thank you so much and it was a lovely platform. Credit to goes to all of you guys there. You have been boosting up daily, and in fact, following up with the different entrepreneurs. That's a tedious task, and really, this was one of those specific ones that I never expected, because tourism and with sports, I never expected this kind of platform. But you made it, and thank you so much. And thanks and this prize goes to everybody, because you have been very participative and very, you are ready to listen to us, and together we make this world a very beautiful place to live in. Thank you so much. Thanks, Diksha.
Thank you, Zahid. Okay, now for the startup mashup, the virtual exhibition. Of course, I would like to inform you that this was a tough one for us, because we had some jury members who visited the stalls. They missed out on some, so it was a little tricky. Then we had the investor panel. They also gave their rank marks, and then of course we also took into consideration the points that were being shared by the Department of Sports separately and Department of Tourism separately. And as you would be aware, that the sports pitching just got over. In fact, I am really grateful to both the CEO of Hockey India, Ms. Ilana Norman, and our Secretary Sports and Youth Services, Government of Odisha, Mr. Vinil Krishna. He gave in, I think, close to 3 hours for this. So that was really great. So we have with us the Joint Secretary, Department of Sports and Youth Services, Government of Odisha. This is one winner, and with a cash reward of 2 lakhs, thanks to the Department of Sports. And I would like him to announce the name of the winner for the sports-based startup with a cash reward of 2 lakhs.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. It's an honor and pleasure to announce, actually. So the winner is Secure Fitness and Sports Technology. Mr. Sujit Panigrai is here. I can see.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah. It was actually a very wonderful experience. I mean, it was amazing to actually have government representatives, Mr. Krishna, and also CEO of Hockey India, patiently understanding about what the company offers and how we could collaborate. So that was such a beautiful experience. Same with the investors also. I think even the investors actually, it was really engaging in terms of the entire experience. And apart from the platform, I'm sure it's all of this. Thank you so much. I mean, it's an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Haryana based.
And also because it's my home state, so actually that makes it special. Actually.
Exactly. I was just going to say that, yes, I mean, he is, I mean, although they are not based out of Odisha, as in it's a Haryana based group, but then yes, Mr. Panigrai himself is from Odisha, so I'm sure this would feel good for him as well. Yeah, and yes, this was something we raised up. Like I said, we had to take into consideration the points that were shared by the government as well as the investors, and on the basis of both, we managed to bring this. So congratulations, and we will get back to you on how on the money transfer and all those details. You'll have to, of course, we'll request all the winners. You'll have to give us some time for this. This will take some government procedures involved, and it'll take a few days. But we'll definitely ensure that it is done in the next few days. So congratulations for that. And lastly, I'll request now for the best startup, tourism based. We have with us OSD Tourism, Government of Odisha, Mr. Anshuman Rath. I'll request him to announce the winner now.
Thank you, Diksha ji. It was a very wonderful session in which the investors pitched their ideas, all the entrepreneurs coming up with ingenious ideas. It was really a nice time, and according to the panelists, everyone was very close, but the winner for the startup mashup in the tourism sector is Mr. Anant Prasad from Mutt Hospitality Ventures Private Limited. So a big congratulations to the winning team as well as all the entrepreneurs for taking part, and it's really a privilege to be hearing to your presentations and ideas, and I think you are the right people to take Odisha tourism and the sports forward. Thank you.
So Ananta is here with us. Ananta, how does it feel? I know him for a long time now.
It was the audio was not clear. Hello, am I audible?
Ananda, I think your voice is breaking. Maybe your internet connection is. Maybe you could switch off. We've seen your face. You could switch off the video and speak.
Hello.
Yes, that's better.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes,
Hello?
now you are, Ananda. Absolutely, loud and clear.
Yes, I couldn't actually listen to what sir was saying. It was completely like I don't know the sound, maybe network issues. Was that clapping for me? I don't know.
Yes, it was. Yes, Ananda, you've just won the you've won the tourism based startup award, and you will be awarded a cash reward of 2 lakhs, which we'll send across shortly. I'll be in touch with you for that. So you're the winner for the tourism based startup in the startup mashup for Sport IT 2022.
Thank you so much. That was a surprise. Like this was for the first time we reached out anywhere outside our area or out somewhere formally. We like we promoted ourselves, and I was completely sick of this Fiki bike platform since last 2 and 3 days. It was really nice seeing so many people here and also staying connected. Everything, the way the sessions were planned, the timings, the way the pitch session planned with the timings, the way Nala supported. I met them physically. They had asked me to come down to suggest how to go better. So it was for me an eye-opening how this startup ecosystem is working, and I'm so glad to see so many people work in sports domain and tourism domain in Odisha. I'm so concerned more than anything that everyone is so concerned about bringing something on board. So thank you so much. This is a great moral booster for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anando. And let me say that yes, there's one winner. I know there's one winner who's gotten it. But like I said, we've already gotten some feedback from the investors and the government for a second meeting. So this was just a sort of, on the basis of certain points and everything. But personally, I would like to thank on behalf, not just personally, but on behalf of the entire institute, all the entrepreneurs who participated. I think that I'm sure there is some takeaway that you're taking, a good memory and some takeaway that you're taking from this event. And thank you once again. Before we end it, if I know my chairman, Mr. Ashley Pendadis, is a little unwell, but if he's there, I would like him to conclude this, if he can.
Thank you, Diksha. Appreciate everything you've done, and once again, I totally concur with all that has been said. Without you, this would not have been possible. And I know the hard work that you've put in, and I'm really, really glad that you pulled this off and that everybody acknowledges your incredible contribution, not only to XCVS, but to the whole ecosystem of sports and tourism in Orissa and beyond. Having said that, I would also like to thank, obviously, all the sponsors and partners of this incredible event. Once again, Sports and Youth Department Services of Government of Orissa, Tourism Department, Government of Orissa, Startup Orissa, Industry Department, Government of Orissa, OMC, FICCI, without whom we couldn't have pulled this off. The digital platform had glitches, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem. It happened well. It happened to the satisfaction of everyone. And thanks to FICCI, it was really, really great. AIC in Nalanda, IFCI, our ventures, ThinkBait, Kolkata Sport Ventures, all the entrepreneurs, and obviously our students. You mentioned something, Diksha. You mentioned about the entrepreneurs that went home without being rewarded by a prize. I think they've been rewarded by much more. They've been rewarded by the experience. They've been rewarded by the connections. They've been rewarded by the fact that they've been pitched in front of incredible investors, the incredible government of Orissa. They've been able to challenge their models, and that is an incredible. I mean, that's a lot of experience that has been gathered. I've seen a lot of faces, smiling faces. That's usually a good sign, because that means that after all the hard work, all the hardship, all the problems, all the challenges, well, something great happened. Something great happened, and that's called, when we talked about innovation, effectuation, and inclusion. Effectuation, nobody challenged that word at the beginning, because we talked about innovation and entrepreneurship. Effectuation is getting things done. You got it done. You got it done in the best possible way. And I say all of you got it done. And this is what we try to do at XCBS. We try to think differently and act differently in order to challenge. I keep saying we challenge the status quo. And the second edition of Sport It has incredibly demonstrated that, yes, we have benefited from the incredible ecosystem of Orissa. And I cannot praise enough the government, the administration, the stakeholders in this incredible state. But modestly, what we're trying to do is bring a different angle to this innovative platform and add value to the existing stakeholders. So this is what has been done with all the collaborative work. And you remember, Diksha, we keep saying, magic happens when we push people out of their comfort zone. All of you have been pushed out of your comfort zone, and working together has made magic. It has created an incredible opportunity and platform. And I'm very, very thankful to all of you. Thank you so much. And I hope that this is just the start of an incredible, better, more inclusive, and more impactful third edition of Sport It next year. So this year is gone. This year is dusted. Let's work to create a next edition that will be even better, more inclusive, more collaborative, more impactful. That's what we all stand for the benefit of all stakeholders. Thank you so much from the bottom of our heart, and on behalf of EMLO Business School, on behalf of XIM, which are the two partners of Xavier EMLO Business School, the first Indo business school in India, I want to thank all of you for being part of this.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ashley. And thank you, everyone. Before we end this, I would also like to, this is a little promotion that I'm doing, but our applications for the master's program in sports industry management are on. So in case entrepreneurs, if you have, there's anybody who's interested, please pass on the word and visit the website www.xcbs.edu.in, and you could figure out more about it. So anybody interested to pursuing a master's in sports industry management right now, we'll be closing applications shortly. Please do spread the word and pass on the word. Thank you so much. I've been getting messages to give you feedback. Yes, the government has already said, like I said, they have already evinced interest for the second meetings. That we will do. But apart from that, we assure that we'll reach out to the investor panel and we'll ask them to share some tips and points, which some of you have asked, to how to improve your idea and pitch. We'll work on it and we'll definitely mail it across to you so that you use it for your better for the next time you're pitching to an investor or to anybody for that matter of fact. We'll definitely do that. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Picky. Thank you to all members. Thank you, all entrepreneurs. Thank you to the department, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great evening ahead.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Students, XCBS students, if you want, you can just stay back for a minute.
Yeah, we have.